Hello, we are back now, Rose and Colleen, and we're here speaking about the third eye, and we're getting up into the higher chakras. So this is a lot about our gifts and abilities, which all start with the lower chakras, but come into the higher chakras and really activate our gifts and abilities. So we're talking about the third eye, and I'll give it over to Rose and let her speak into it.
Sure. So the third eye, if you think I have two eyes, so that it's that one in the middle, that's actually just a point or a portal, a light portal, that when I draw in pure white light energy, I can beam through my pituitary, I can beam through my different glands that are back there. I'm blanking on the other ones that are back there, but that's what really helps me visualize my life going forward. It helps me check in with my gut too, to say, okay, is what I'm seeing here, how are you sensing it? How are you feeling it? And assist in my intuitive ability to see beyond what's in front of me. I think, so many of us, I know I was raised that what I saw in front of me is it. And it's only been over the course of the last 20 plus years in uncovering and discovering my ability to see from the heart, my ability to see intuitively, my ability to actually sometimes even see backwards or forwards across time, to really help me and the others that I'm assisting in their understanding of the bigger picture. So that's the benefit of this third eye. I always think of it too of like Cyclops, which was the Greek. I don't know if he was a god, but he was certainly considered godlike. Um, and yeah, just being able to really have the ability to see beyond what my eyes are showing me.
Yes. All right, we're going to talk into the third eye. The color is indigo. And really, if you bring your awareness right between your brows, you can really feel like a pulsating. You can feel the third eye if you just quiet your mind, drop into your heart, but bring your awareness right between your brows. You can really start to feel the pulsating energies of our third eye. And that archangel who appears a lot in different chakras is the healing angel of Archangel Raphael, which I found very interesting. And all of the archangels help with all the chakras, really. You could call on any of them to really work with an individual when you feel the need. But this one, Archangel Raphael, really loves to work with the third eye. And it's all about your intuition, your imagination. When you feel like you're kind of seeing things, it's your third eye working and activating. Some people would tell me sometimes when I close my eyes, I feel like I'm seeing a movie clip, real light. And that's your third eye activating. And it's all about visions, like I say, and one of the gifts is clairvoyance in that area. It's a very important gift right. I'm feeling into the energies that are trying to activate there. So clairvoyance is one of the big gifts that a lot of us have, most of us have, that we just have to really remember. And bringing my guides are bringing us back to the rose and the flame. And our journey with that is really going to help activate all of our gifts and abilities, especially there in the third eye. They're reminding us. So that's going to be beautiful. Do you have anything else there before I talk about the when it's off balanced?
Yeah, I do. The other gland, I was looking it up as you were sharing, is the pineal gland, which is
Yeah.
this tiny little gland back there, but so important because it deals with light and dark. But the one of the definitions is that it helps us connect um, to further dimensions than we can see. So we're in a 3D world. We kind of operate somewhere between 3 and 5D. The more we get into 5D and beyond, the more it's what people would describe as using our sixth sense and beyond. And so this is one of those ways that helps us, that helps me tap into um, sensing for me, or sometimes I kind of see it like you were describing, like as a movie, or when they reference, people have referenced like seeing it in your mind's eye. Very often that's how I experience it. If I see my grandmother coming in to support me, or if I see or feel another guide or ancestor coming in to support me, I may see on my mind's eye, like those movie pictures, motion picture kind of imagery coming through. And I love to, the only other thing I'll say, and then I'll pass it back to you, Calleen, is that the way that we co-create what we want to see that hasn't shown up yet in the 3D is to use our imagination. So I love the idea of this and the invitation to really get this activating and get this going for that purpose.
Yes. The imagination is really what helps us ground that into our physical, really seeing it with our third eye. You just really can imagine, and with the activation, it really starts to help. If you're not a good imagination, if you don't have a good imagination, that you feel you don't, thank you, because everyone does, but sometimes it gets blocked along the way. These activations, the clearing of the beautiful sacred flame and the activation of the rose really helps to bring your imagination into light. Thank you. And they're reminding me the element of the third eye is light. So I'm going to speak into a few of these qualities that you may have that's holding you back from really feeling into your third eye. Here's the very first one. Do you have difficulty visualizing your future? Do you have self-limiting beliefs about your self-worth? Which is very interesting, as Rose was saying, that's right in your third eye. But that's one of the qualities that can really be holding that clarity back. Here's one that I haven't read. Do you have difficulty concentrating or processing and remembering information? That's interesting. Here's the last one I'll read. Are you overly rational, logical, or mathematical about things? Just the third eye wants to bring everything back down and just let it open back up as you breathe in to the astral planes, to feel into that energy. Again, your imagination, bringing that in and down into reality. Okay.
Beautiful. I want more of that.
Yes, please.
I want what Colleen's having today.
Oh, I'm having light. Yes.
So that's part of what we're going to be activating, starting with our 2 hour seeding journey, sacred journey, activating that seed. And part of that includes this third eye, part of that includes the invitation to open your imagination, part of that includes to receive what the realms beyond the realms that we see, that we typically have access to as human beings, and to really begin to open up what's possible for us. And in our throat chakra, one that we were just discussing, that is like that lighter blue, that's kind of like more like this color. And then if you imagine this as a deeper indigo, like the deepest colors of your shirt, Colleen.
I was looking around to see if I had one of my crystals around here for that one, but
Reminds me of like a deep blue sky with the stars and the moon reflecting on the calm waters of the lake, where it's not black, but it's that deep shade of blue.
yeah, I'm visualizing the cosmos.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Cosmos being reflected
Mhm.
in the moonlight.
Yeah.
And so we're getting revved up, as you can probably tell and probably feel, as we get closer and closer. So we will be kicking off our 2 hour on Sunday, November 19th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that will be our time and our place and our space to activate. And then we will be furthering that journey to really spend some time with each one of these portals or chakras that we've been sharing about in this series, The Rose and the Flame, starting in January and going for 3 months into March.
It's going to be very powerful, very powerful. It's a sacred time together. Fun, but sacred at the same time, just like us.
Can't wait to hear what starts coming through, because that's the amazing part of this work, is that so much gets with that clearing, then things really start showing up and really start revealing themselves.
As she
And when I first started this work 20 years ago, what really got activated in me was my lower three chakras and my ability, my empathic abilities. So the clairsentience part of me, which was the ability to feel. And so you never know what is going to show until you go through this activation process.
And it's the thing of it is it's a fun journey. It's fun because you're putting yourself first for once and doing something so important for not only yourself, but this earthly plane that we're on. You are really starting to shine your light as you clear old, those old shadows and releasing those and bringing in the light codes. You're starting to shine. So you're helping the collective. And that's what all of this is about. First, serving yourself. And as you do that, you automatically serve the ones around you and beyond.
Well, and it's a ripple, I think, especially with all the thunderings and rumblings that are occurring around the world right now. I think we all have a tendency to ask, what is it I can do? Well, what I can do is take care of me. Then I can see that ripple through my household, my neighborhood, my neighbors, my land, my community. It starts from me, starts from the inside out. It's an inner journey, and it's really important right now at this time to really be an unshakable, unwavering pillar of light.
And we help you do this in this beautiful journey of the rose and the flame. It's a simple, powerful journey, and we have been guided to assist you in walking the way of love by clearing and activating. And we're here throughout this whole journey for any questions that you may receive during this journey. But we're so excited as we're getting closer and closer. The energies are just building and building. And more is coming through for Rose and myself as we're walking this path as well. So it's exciting.
Yay. Yay. Thy way of love be fulfilled.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see you at our 2-hour sacred journey, the rose and the flame.
Yes. Stay tuned for our next video, which will be on the crown. That'll be fun. See you then.
Blessings.